broken down for way too long. Left my home for this, starry-eyed, it's no surprise things went wrong. What was I thinking, babe? All the mistakes I made, I should've never left your side. When you were there for me, you set my worries free. Now I got to change my mind. Oh, 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 oh. I'm coming home. Oh, I'm coming home. La 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 broken down for way too long. Left my home for this, starry-eyed, it's no surprise things went wrong. What was I thinking, babe? All the mistakes I made, I should've never left your side. When you were there for me, you set my worries free. Now I got to change my mind. Oh, 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 oh. I'm coming home. Oh, 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 oh. this. Been around this, broken down for way too long. Left my home for this. Starry-eyed, it's no surprise. Things went wrong. What was I thinking, babe? All the mistakes I made. I should've never left your side. When you were there for me, you set my worries free. Now I got to change my mind. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of our Rocket League community. I see there's already a few guys in chat and waiting for this exceptionally well hyped up game between SP and uSo Burnout. And with me casting tonight is the old retired, old DK member, now retired XP member, or he calls himself a reserve. Mother, welcome to the stream. Welcome to your first cast. And I'm really excited to have you here and have some of your input as a player more than a caster. And you can say welcome to the stream, man. Indeed, and I'm not 100% sure. Just someone in chat, give a shout out there if you heard Mother. My sound does not show that it's picking up on the desktop audio side. If no, I don't know if it's yeah, nice audio, Mother, there from Mr. CPZ himself. I'm pretty sure that means there is absolutely zero output coming through from you. So just hang tight as I just quickly have a setting to change, probably. Oh, the chat. But I mean, I'm known to be how can I say, muted. So this time I'm not muted, but my co-caster is muted. Mother, you can redo your introduction. You should be here at this stage.
What's up, guys? Alpha's introduced me. I'm sure some of you have maybe heard of me. Yeah, I'm just a player, retired now. I'm definitely not out of retirement as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I think tonight's looking to be a really good game, and let's see how it goes.
And then I think we are ready for these two teams to face off each other. A little bit of background. They are now playing in the first division of the VS Gaming. And with that said, neither team has dropped a game thus far. Both of them have 2 games left. So they are competing. Either one that wins this game is definitely into the playoffs. That is going to go to VS Comic Con, if they win the playoffs, of course. But they are now fighting for that spot. Mother, do you have any idea the stressfulness they can encounter while playing this game, knowing the importance of it?
Definitely, yeah. Especially when it comes to the end of the year, you can't afford to drop even one game in an entire series. You know, it can drop your morale. You can end up losing the entire series and then not getting to go where you want to go. You know, which is Comic-Con at the end of the year. So I'm sure they all know how important this is, and I think they'll give it their best shot.
Of course, and I've told the players we are ready to go. So we are just waiting on them to join in, so that we can get this match underway. Words is also asking me if we are sure that they need to join. I mean, do they really want to play this game, or do you think there's a forfeit coming in?
I really don't know. I really hope this game gets underway soon. I'm pretty excited to watch.
And I think so. The chat, we're all ready to have these players join in and be ready. But it seems like Skill Steel is a bit AFK here. Not 100% sure. The players are saying they don't know where he is, and if it doesn't happen, if he's not here, they will have to get their sub in. So seems there might be a little bit of a
Oh yeah, I do
a
see that he is
problem.
offline. Yeah.
Skill still is apparently having some issues, is reported. So yeah, anything? I don't know. Have you seen one of these guys play? Have you had some
Yeah.
privates with them?
I've been a part of a few scrims. I've been standing in for some people whenever they need me, and I've actually played against uSo quite recently, and I must say I was impressed with the amount of improvement that all of the lads have shown in their team. You know, I know Skill Steal, I know him personally as well, and the progress that he personally has made has been amazing. You know, so that's I think it's going to be a good game. I haven't heard much about SP personally, but there seems to be some support backing them, so I'm sure they'll have a good shot at it as well.
Yeah, indeed. And I think Samurai Wurzi also came from PS4, where he hovered around Diamond 3,
Yeah.
and he made a move to PC, and since then he's playing champ levels as well. And I think he teamed up with Melo Esports at first, and then they decided to disband when he joined with Yopego, and they formed SP actually under the clan NiBBLE as the academy team, and it seems like it's been a good run from them during the season so far.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a good season for NiBBLE if they do end up going through, because NiBBLE will have 2 teams at Comic Con, which is amazing for NiBBLE being a new organization. Are Dedicated Scrim Finder and Peruvian Goldfish, are those their real names, or are they under different aliases?
To be honest, I do not recognize the name, so I'm pretty sure they are other aliases that they normally use.
Definitely. Because I was expecting your Pego, Happy Meal, those types of names, but I'm sure I honestly don't know which is which, but I'm sure we'll find out sometime. See what Chad has to say.
Indeed, and it seems like Skillstil is just rebooting his router before he's coming online. It seems that he's
There we
joined the
go.
match, so the players should be ready in the next few moments, and I'm pretty sure you are excited to get this underway, Mr. Mother.
100%. I definitely am. It's going to be super fun to watch. Even though it's first of these guys definitely have some skill behind them, so I think that it's going to be super interesting to watch.
Yes. Speaking of coming from first div, I'm just thinking about the Team Sirius that was making a breakthrough run in first div, winning everybody, and ended up lost in this leg. It's been a tough leg for them, but the players have joined, and let's get this match underway as the countdown is now ready, and we have our first kickoff in this best of 5. As we have bot here, and the players have left the building. What a way to start it. 4v4 with bots. Just give us one moment, guys, as I'm just gonna go and reset the lobby. I think that was a good one. The bots
Definitely.
having a good shot there, and I apologize for me being newbish. Usually I ask my co-cast to set up the lobby, and you'll watch how I set it up. Anybody in chat, if you see me screwing up a setting here, please let me know. I'm searching for the settings right now. So yeah, apparently Jester was the OP bot there, and I think I don't think SP wanted to play with.
Oh yeah,
with
no,
them.
not against that. That definitely have been a ringer.
Oh, the bot setting was set on pro. Of course, yes. Pro bots. There we go. Timmy asking in chat, why the hell do I have bots on? Well, Timmy, I ask that question myself every day. Here we go. The lobby is now up, and this time without bots, so no team can complain about OP-ness, and will be only their own skills.
I mean, it's a common mistake. We're only human. What can we do, you know?
So as I was saying, while the players are busy joining, what do you think about Team Sirius that had a breakthrough run in first div, or actually all the way from ladder, That's where they started off, and in the third leg they managed to break through into Prem division, but had a hard time finding themselves in Prem.
Definitely, yeah. That's super impressive. I mean, it's not not everyone does that every year, you know. So coming from all the way from ladder, grinding all the way through first div, and then making Prem in leg 3 it's really impressive. They do have the likes of Papa Capes, which is sort of a bit of a legend in the scene amongst the players. So I'm not. I have to say I'm not surprised. And Mr. Lowe being an up and comer at the moment, also definitely not surprised about that one.
Here we go. This time without the bots, and we have our first official kickoff. As it does seem that Fluffy managed to get that ball to his side, but now a dangerous position for uSo to be in. As your Pervian Goldfish, I'm gonna take that as your Pego, I'm not 100% sure. Is there on the attack, and Samurai also putting in a dot there. This net is open, but Skill still takes it away.
Skill still putting it mid now, passing it to Fluffy. Fluffy taking a shot. Unfortunately misses with 0 follow-up, and oh, the unfortunate back pass.
Fluffy almost hitting an own goal there, but luckily just a bit wide of the target as a dedicated scrim finder puts that on the backboard. uSo target is clear. Skill still now tries to put this one to the left hand side of the field, follows it up himself. Gonna look to get this past one. He does have options in the middle. That ball's up high. Bertie is there, double commit there, and Fluffy Katana actually puts this one to the side. Skill still picks it up, throws it to the side corner as almost hitting. It is Inquisitor, pinches this ball up, and a demo there from the dedicated scrim finder. No real team players coming up at this stage. Everybody's just feeding each other out.
Yeah, definitely. See Skill still putting it mid now. Good attempt, but good block from the side of SP.
Now we have our Goldfish boosting his way back while in the air, and Bertie picking that one up onto the ceiling. Not 100% sure what he wanted to do with that, but we now have Skill Steal on the attack. As I said before, oh, this time Scrim kind of puts it to the side.
That was a great clear from Scrum Finder, and even though it didn't work out, Skill Steal's back downfield now. Good clear from Samurai as well. The double commits on the wall there. You need to be careful for that. It's really going to bite them in the end.
Indeed, we see Skill Steal just putting this one to the corner, making sure nothing's really dangerous is going to happen to them, as we're almost at the halfway mark and no real plays happening at this stage of the match. Both teams are just trying to figure out how to break through the other one's defenses at this stage.
Yeah, we've seen some good attempts so far. Definitely feeling each other out. I think they still have a bit of the nerves. You know, it's first game on stream, so there's a lot at stake. I'll give it, mark it down as nerves. You know.
Yeah, of course. And as we now have Inquisitor clearing that one out for Fluffy. Fluffy gets this into Skill Steal, which has an open air opportunity, but just throws it wide. And now Inquisitor dives at it, and once again, just unfortunate miss there, but it was so close. And we have a demolition there, and oh, what a save from Woodsy.
Amazing attempt there. I think uSo has been dominating this last quarter or so. Now they're doing well, they're doing better, finding each other in the passes. I'd like to see them finish though. They're struggling to get it done. Big clear now. Let's see what they can make of it.
It was a big clear, but what a great catch there from Goldfish, as he just killed some time and made sure his team has all the time they needed to get back and recover. And this time now uSo does have advantage there and time, but throws away possession. Katana gets this one center. Skill still puts it back into the corner, just misses his inside pass, and now it's left to Fluffy to do the defensive work. And Bertie wants to get this one center, and once again, great defensive play there from Skill Steal.
Definitely a good clear off the backboard, making use of that. And we see a big clear now to the corner. Fluffy pushing. Oh, gets the demo. Unfortunately, let's see what they can do with this now. It's going downfield. If they can just center it maybe and then finish it off, it'll be a good play.
Now we now have Fluffy Katana up as well as Kill Steal. Double commit, they can leave. Very dangerous position for them. And oh, the double touch!
Oh!
And Wit does put it in. Eventually, they score after putting up so much pressure here in the last few seconds. Oh, that touch was so close, but Wit reads it well and puts it past the defender.
Amazing read from Scrum Fighter to hit that off the backboard, and then Samurai following up and finishing it. Great, amazing, good team play.
Only 35 seconds left. Will SP be able to get this one back, or uSo rather? Will they be able to find a goal themselves, or will SP hold their lead or even extend it in the dying seconds of the game number 1?
Putting it back mid now. Unless this is clear, it's going to get scored. They better make sure it goes away. Good clear from Fluffy Katana. It's back again. 10 seconds left. That's what they can do.
Could there be a read for the backboard? Definitely is a read for inside pass there from the backboard. But 1 second remaining. This ball's going to drop down. And game 1 goes to SP. Oh, it felt like they were feeding each other out a lot. No real defining team plays coming out here in the first half. And in the second half, we saw them looking for each other a bit more. And especially in the last stages, after the last 50 seconds or so, they started to look for each other. What do you think uSo Burnout should do to beat them in the next game?
They should definitely start finishing more. I think Burnout had a lot more centers and a lot more team plays where they were finding each other in the gaps and putting it at goal, but they weren't finishing. As you can see the shots as well. I mean, SP had a lot less team plays, but they've got 4 shots, and where Burnout's only got 2, you know, it's double the amount of shots. It's potentially double the amount of goals, you know. So if they can start finishing off these plays that they are setting up really well, they have been doing well. So they just need to start finishing, to be honest.
Start finishing. That's coming from a ex-pro player. Just finish and you'll win.
No, I mean it really goes to waste when they do all the work, set it up, and then put it mid, and then someone hits the post, you know. So should really see to if they can start finishing goals.
Indeed, and now we have our first kickoff in game number 2. Visitor is up on the wall. This is it. Just reads the bounce there, and we now have dedicated scrum fighter looking for that pass from the ceiling. That's word. He takes this one around, goes for a little bit of shenanigans, and oh, it gets in. What happened here, mother?
Play. We see Samurai Worty playing it up the wall. uSo is a bit in shambles there, and then we just see him coming through, putting it in. I think there were a bit too many wide rotates, and then all of them committing at the same time instead of getting one good clear off, you know.
Indeed, and this time we have a goal within the first 20 seconds. We saw a long time before the first goal went in the previous game, and this time it seems like SP just wants to get the job done as quick as possible.
Definitely, yeah. I think they've gotten the confidence now from the previous game, and they're going to roll with it. They're going to take it as far as they can. I mean, why shouldn't they? You know, it's 1-0 up in the first game. They're feeling good. They're making plays, and a great play there from Skill Steal. Almost finishing off, but just not quite.
It was a good passing play, and the idea to start passing is really up the Inquisitor now, looking for that center pass from the corner wall, but not managing to get enough on it. Skill Steal puts this one up high. Fluffy Katana a little bit out of position to actually go for the shot there. Inquisitor in the defense. All of them on the one side of the wall. Oh, a dunk down from Skill Steal, and this one will be cleared to the center, and it's an open net, and Worty will not find it. And that's a 1-up for Skill Steal.
Yeah, you can see, even though they're double committed, I think Skill Steal put himself in the right position at the right time. You know, he rotated background, set himself up, ball went mid, unfortunately, from SP's side, and then Skill Steal just intercepted and put a shot at goal.
That was the open net goal, and this is the capitalization you were talking about earlier that uSo needs to focus on. Whenever there's an opportunity, they just have to take it. And it seems like they might create one for themselves again. Pego Goldfish decided to get this one brilliantly to the inside. And Fluffy Katana takes it up the backboard. And unfortunately for him, he misreads it. Now Skill still wants to go for the 50-50. Seems like Fluffy Katana has none of that as he tries to get this one out. Ball stuck in the corner. No one has real control of this one at this stage. But the pressure coming from SP side is phenomenal at this stage.
You can actually see it in the way uSo is defending. SP's putting on so much pressure that uSo is double committing every single ball that they can in desperation, trying to make sure that it's not going in. And they actually, it's detrimental towards their own play because they're losing one player each shot.
Indeed, and now we have a little more pressure coming from the side of uSo this time around. Let's see if they can keep continued pressure like SP had them there for a few seconds. And now Summerwit is going to hit up a shot. It's a bit slow though, as Fluffy Katana seems in control for the inside pass. Skill is there, but defended by the Goldfish himself. And now we have Inquisitor. He's going to be ready there, but double commit from him, and Skill leaves Fluffy Katana all the way at the back. He'll try and just reach this, and oh, Skill put this up dangerously, and that was been punished.
Definitely a massive lack of communication. Yeah, them double committing all the way downfield, going all the way deep, and then leaving Katana on his own to defend, making it a 2v1 instantly. And then worst comes to worst, they score because he can't save it.
Fortunate situation for them to be in, but we know it's Rocket League. Anything can happen in 2 minutes, as Skill still puts this one wide, and Inquisitor might look to follow it up, but not being able to reach. As it seems like Goldfish wants to look for that center pass, goes to Werty. Inquisitor is there in the defense, and this ball is just drifting slowly, and Skill still having no boost. We'll try and flick this one over, and this time around there is going for a center pass. Werty puts this one from the backboard, and this is dangerous as that didn't have enough boost to reach, but this ball is going. What a shot from Skill still, hits the crossbar, and unfortunate situation for him to be in.
Another case of where they had the amazing setup and they just couldn't finish. Amazing shots from every player, but I mean, Skillset could have put that a little bit lower, would have gone in. Amazing play.
Now we have Inquisitor taking this ball upfield. It is an open net once again, but Yopego manages to get back in time and have a dunk here. Will the player manage to get this in the last minute of gameplay? As uSo is under a lot of pressure, and a shot coming in, and they say shots that hit the side post, it tends to be the best passes.
I definitely have to agree with you there. But look at uSo's positioning. All three of them in the right-hand corner, leaving no one in goal. Easy pass mode. Even if he did miss, or even if he didn't miss, it would have gone in either way, and no one to save. It's an easy goal.
We have a 2-goal lead now in favor of SP. And it seems they are running away with this right now, but as we know from experience yourself, you've come back from quite a lot of times you've been 2-0 down in the series, and what mentality is uSo going to have to look at? Oh, and as I start telling them off, now they score. Caster's curse right there. They've still got 30 seconds left to get a tie game.
Able to bring it back. Yeah, it's going to be tough. They're going to have to dig deep and find it, but a good overall play there from them, rotating down, playing it downfield, and then putting it mid. It's a really good play.
So with 20 seconds left, do you think uSo has in them to get that equalizer and take us to overtime?
They definitely do have it in them. I think they're going to have to work on their communication a bit better in these last dying moments, because if they don't fix that, they're not going to be able to score, because the rotations is all that counts at this point.
Now we have 7 seconds left, as it seems like another goal coming in for SP. It does pop over. That's 4-2, 2 seconds remaining. Even a kickoff goal won't save them to go to overtime at this stage. What an amazing pass from Scrimfire and Werty, just flicking it over. Just securing that last goal, making sure they are taking this game.
It definitely seems that SP they've been finding each other a lot more this second game. I think they've got a lot more confidence, and they've been rolling with it. I mean, they're passing balls straight at each other, even off the crossbars and the post, and they're finding each other in all the open spaces where uSo isn't.
Indeed, and as I said earlier, uSo just needs to finish more. Just comparing quickly, looking at the stat sheet from the previous game into this one, you can see Bertie's put up 8 shots himself this game. That just shows you the immense pressure the team of SB had on Burnout. As you said, Burnout just had to finish a couple of goals, 4 shots from Skill Steal himself. But now all Burnout needs to do is have that reverse sweep. You and your team has done it before. What mindset do they need to have to get that reverse sweep?
The important part is knowing that it's not over until it's actually over. You know, they might be 2-0 down, but if you take it one game at a time, a reverse sweep isn't that difficult, to be honest. They do have it in them from what we've seen in these past 2 games. I think they can do it if they just start filling in those little holes where their gameplay is lacking a bit. I think they can make it work and maybe take this game and then eventually reverse sweep.
So they just need to build on momentum in the end.
Definitely, yeah. If they can find maybe the first goal in this game, that'll be a huge boost for them. And I think if they can just roll with that, it'll be amazing. Almost getting it right there from straight off the kickoff, but unfortunately a good save.
Now we have Fluffy in the corner with Inquisitor. They're making it clear. He'll still having to beat one more. But Pego did manage to save it. This one's going to come down. Skillstil will have the first shot at goal, and this one goes in. And it seems like what you said there about them having to get that first goal did indeed happen. Let's see if they can capitalize on the momentum.
Definitely, and what I found, especially when you're 2-0 down, I mean, you've got nothing to lose. Why not give it your all, you know? And they've definitely found that was a great goal from them, and I think they can build from this. This is a good point to start.
Indeed, we have Samurai with a good shot at net, but Skillstil does deny it. Picks up a save there for himself. 2 people on the backboard. And Worthy puts this one up high for his teammate. Double commit if someone manages to get there in time from uSo. They can have a counter attack, but no one in net. This one leaves it open, and it seems like Goldfish made no mistake.
I think a massive lack of communication there. I mean, 2 people going up from the side of SB and 3 people going up from the side of uSo, leaving the goals wide open. SB winning the 50-50, and then it's an easy goal from there. They should definitely start working on the double. It's definitely been their downfall in this game.
Communication is all that counts in this stage of the game, and now we have Fluffy Katana getting this one to the side, and Pego beats him out to it. Inquisitor is there though, and he will take this up the wall. Gets bumped out of the way for his efforts.
Good pass there. Good attempt. They put it back mid. Let's see what they can make of this. Great clear from Fluffy Katana. Good to see that only one person was going for it, even though 2 of them just literally went for it after I said that. But it seems that they're handling it well, and they're putting it downfield, and let's see what they can build from here.
It's good to know that you also have the caster's curse, even though it's your first cast.
Yeah, that is funny how that works, to be honest.
And this one does ring. It is an open shot. No one in net. Once again from uSo. It seems like they're just not finding their rotations. It might be SP breaking their formation a bit more, or do you think that uSo is just playing slower than anticipated?
I think from what it seems, it doesn't seem like they're talking at all, because the way they just contested the ball there, having one contest the ball, slowly rotate back, having another contest the same ball, both of them losing the 50-50, and then still not rotating back or resetting or like coming back to a point where they can at least contest another ball instead of just trying to find boost, work your way back and contest a 50-50 that you're probably going to lose. Definitely wasn't a good idea from them, but I think they can still take this.
Of course, we have Fluffy with a good save there on the backboard, and this time Skillstil manages to get his way. And it seems like the scrum finder gets a sensor, but Inquisitor is also waiting for the ball there. And we have another shot opportunity, going for the backboard read. And there's no one challenging this ball, and Worthy does have some time, gets it past one. Scrum finder is there, gets a good shot off the backboard. And now the ball is going back, trying to reset here from SP. Skillstil denies the reset opportunity, and 2 of them trying to commit to the same ball here. And this time round, uSo does have a little bit of pressure. Will something happen of this? But Skillstil throws this one wide.
It seems to be that they're extremely eager. This one might roll in. It just misses the right post. But from what it seems, they might just be a little bit too eager for this game. I see as soon as they think they're going to win 50-50, they send two guys downfield to follow up. Which if they don't win the 50-50, which could work out disastrously like it has now these past few games.
Yeah, and that's a good pass there from Goldfish going center. Fluffy does pick this one up. Skill still's up immediately. Will there be a play again? Double commit. At least Werty to get an easy save and no one to keep the pressure on. This one's going all the way to Inquisitor. Will pick up the corner boost. Oh, actually missed it. This time Fluffy does get a demo. Only needs to put this one in, but puts it to the left.
Unfortunately, some open net syndrome, you know. As soon as the net's open, it's some of the hardest shots that you'll ever take in your whole life. But they're building. It seems like they're building. They're doing well, setting up plays for each other. They're rotating a bit better. The double commits are still there, but I think they can get rid of that. They'll start making ground. They've got a minute left, and this is their last chance, so they really need to start doing it now.
All about the rotations in the end. This time, oh, a bit of bad rotation coming in from team of ASP. And this ball is up high. Skill still manages to get a touch, but now this ball's just going to drift all the way. And Goldfish takes an easy pass upfield. And it seems like there's the demo. Fluffy Katana now has an open net if they can get Goldfish out of the way. Goldfish is still there. And this ball gets a double touch from Skill Steal. It seemed like he's going to miss it, but he ended up putting it in net.
My goodness, off the right post. I don't know, that was a really good second touch to get that angle. It's super tight. 2-2 now with 30 seconds to go. If they can pull this back, we might have a cracker on our hands.
Indeed, momentum is all that's going to count. But this is a good pass to Werty just missing this one. Inquisitor actually putting this one up back center field. And now we are going to have a pass infield. Inquisitor trying to get his luck on this. Well, this one is dangerous as they try to get this ball back to Werty. Goldfish actually coming in and clearing this ball for the orange team. And a good pass there. Puts this one onto the crossbar. What a save from Skill Steal.
Amazing save there from Skill Steal. That was going in, I'm pretty sure. And they maybe have a last ditch effort job playing it up. It's going... Oh, good put down from SP. Let's see what overtime has to offer.
uSo needs to find that game winning goal to stay alive in this series. Oh, what a dunk from Skillful. This might even be in. But did he get his Grim Finder? Picks himself up a Savior medal. 3 saves in this game so far. As we now have Fluffy retreating Inquisitor. Trying to get this one over the opposition's heads. And now
definitely seem eager to take this game. Good save there from Skill Steal. Pretty clutch of him to have saved that. The double commit dangerous again because now they put it back downfield and it's a 2v1. Because they can get rid of this, it'll be good for them. Good save from him, and let's see what they can. Yeah.
Just need to see which team can capitalize on the pressure, and it is indeed SP. What a shot coming there from the Goldfish himself.
And I believe that is GG for SP. Good shot off the right hand post. Amazing plays from SP tonight.
Indeed, and tough on uSo. I think a lot of it happens when you have a caster in your game and you know it's live before a couple of viewers. And the nerves are really wrecking, and you can see that Burnout only started finding themselves here in the last few seconds of the third game. I think if we had a best of 7, they might have been able to come back. But well played to SP, never really wavering, and yeah, taking the 6th game in a row in the VS League, and so far still undefeated.
Definitely, congratulations to SP. They really took control of this series, though. They dominated. I think the first game could have gone 50-50, but after that game, it was all downhill for Burnout. Unfortunately, they had a few moments where it could have gone either way, but they just didn't take advantage of the amazing opportunities they created for themselves. And I think if they had finished a lot more goals, maybe rotated a little better, I think the communication was lacking a lot tonight. I I think they could have taken this, but SP clearly dominating and definitely deserving.
Indeed. And with that, Mother, I want to thank you for joining me tonight on short notice. The community really wanted to see the games, and you made it happen. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for the viewers tuning in, and also the community really rooting for this game. And lastly, congratulations once again to ASP Burnout. You have to go back to the drawing board, win your next game to be in the playoffs, and I wish you guys all the best of luck.
GG's. Thanks.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm too old for this. Been around this broken down for way too long. Left my home for this. Starry eyed, it's no surprise. Things went wrong.